Remake is not a commencement, but rather a continuation. Relative to us, we, mass benign gods, this is the beginning. The late 90s, PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy VII. Though Ever Crisis has revealed this is not the absolute start. All that is Final Fantasy is one contiguous multiverse of universes, rife and tied together with meaning, known as story of possibilities, flowing with feelings and thoughts, fear and love. A beginning would be the origin, with an end being when the crystals reign no more and fate falls, both of which have happened relative to a view of time, ours, as after multiverse singularity, a point in time agreed to everywhere to be a true first, a cosmic interdimensional birth, and its collapse and extinction, and a new dawn, but at ground zero, for heroes whose lives and loves and tears and laughs are the results of their sacrifices, their pains, their leaps of faith and spirit and heart, their choices, except when immortal Deus Ex Machina directly intervenes. These heroes, their initial breaths are not on a day when reset buttons could just be pressed. A journey that left an imagination adventurer sitting in an unheated basement in awed paralysis, knowing I could experience feelings and phenomena I did not have words for. This was my beginning, but not for beloved heroes, who from their experience, Crisis Core took place years before, although that hollowed journey begins on the exact footsteps of Final Fantasy VII, as if time is not linear. It is all happening right now from the perspective of the live stream, much as Reunion follows the events of remembered past. Exactly. Reunion had to be Crisis Core. Exactly. Because that is the memory of the Midgar of Rebirth as it is shown at its melancholic end. Zack Fair, all heroes of Reunion were trapped in a memory until a soldier first class stepped into journey unknown. Reunion is a palpable example of how commencements are also continuations, as though it is the past remembered before multiversal singularity. It takes place after it, after Remake. We know this because there were no whispers, even during the tragedy of the Last Stand, because the ephemeral children and all times and spaces they are entangled with, and all the moments radiating out from these, which is almost all of Remake, are lost like tears in the rain, which is why Reunion is continued in Final Fantasy VII, the other Midgar shown in singularity that was crushed together with Remake Midgar. Endings, beginnings, cycles. The initial notes of Remake, like all else since 97, is not a commencement, but a continuation. It begins as it ends in the clouds. From clouds, everything is dying before a sorrowful lament, a hint of Sephiroth's dirge, a requiem called Reunion. The reunion had begun before a hero had even leapt from a forever memorable train. And the first living consciousness is a bird, the symbol of many pretentious moments and feelings throughout Remake and beyond, a consciousness that flies on a linear path directly at the city of Mako. Where else would it go but this path before Sephiroth's sorrowful lament? And this consciousness drops black feathers, but it is lost in the mists of the dream called Midgar, which is exactly what happens in Remake, where the sorrow builds, and a yellow flower, the symbol of reunion, dies, just as it did in the original trailer. Another beginning, Eris's flower. And finally, after this innocent but foreboding veneer, a moment we mass benign gods all remember from 1997. Aerith, not Eris, with her eyes closed, not open. Athwart a font in a live stream, where all is happening right now, which is why at the end of Reunion and the beginning of Ever Crisis alike, Aerith is traumatized by events that happened at another time. As for this half-Cetra, this Quizhak Haderach, Zack's death is experienced right now. In Remake, the half-Cetra is broken away from viral destiny by the bumbling aggression of ephemeral enforcers in purple energy, Sephiroth's color. The one-winged angel again lingering in the background of events as a light flickers ominously overhead, and the Quizhak Haderach of love moves away from that which she fears instead of towards that which she seeks, looking back, not forward, resulting in a collision with chance encounter, life, unforeseen circumstance that even the demigods, the genocidal, all-powerful stars could not predict or control. Eris's flower, Reunion, is crushed, and the innocence, the glory of Final Fantasy VII is irrevocably altered. One innocent domino, one choice, uniting with Cloud, Sorrow, Death, Black Feather, Deus Ex Machina, subtly differing perspectives to become something very different from Viral Destiny, though the overarching strokes are the same. Just as with memory, change the feeling and change destiny. Just as with all of Remake, the whispers were doomed from the start, from before the start. And this meteoric foreshadow before the first title opener, where 23 years are merged and peoples of differing universes and generations alike come together. Except this is not the Midgar of 97. Sector 6 has fallen. Again, beneath the innocent veneer is a journey that is not Final Fantasy VII. The memory is different. However, this is the 97 train, unlike the locomotive at the end of Reunion. And this is Cloud Strife, soldier, first class, but whom, just like Midgar, is not Cloud of Final Fantasy VII, as this Mako warrior will smile, go on dates, dance, remember killing Sephiroth, cuddle, high-five, be kissed, and be freer, integrating the mask of his best friend and mentor Zack Fair than he was discarding it, and be so free much earlier. And this warrior, dancer, this lover, whoever he is, from this point forward, the inexplicable second title opener stands at a true commencement continuation union, as it marks where unknown journey begins for all heroes, all of them, to take back their future with their choices. A new dawn that is seen from this Cloud's perspective through his eyes. Hero.